This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be learning how to do a rollback into a one-hand shoulder freeze. Now, if you guys have not seen my last video on the shoulder pike freeze, make sure you guys check that out, and also check out my other shoulder freeze videos, because those will definitely help you guys strengthen your shoulders and become ready for this move. Now, before we do the rollback, we gotta roll back into some stretches. Now, when you guys are practicing freezes, especially freezes that could potentially stretch the limits of your body, like a shoulder freeze, like a shoulder pike, like a one-hand freeze, it's very important that you guys do some basic shoulder stretches, especially because your shoulder is kind of gonna be the weak point between your arm and the rest of your body. Before you do this, make sure you guys warm up with some top rocks and get your blood flowing. Okay, let's do this together. Ready? Reaching over and holding it. Ready? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, we go here and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Roll your shoulders out, get it ready, roll it forward. All right, and now we're gonna use this device, also known as a kicking bag. You could also use a wall or any type of solid surface to stretch. You're gonna go ahead and put your arm here, and you're gonna turn your body this way, kind of simulating some type of one arm or shoulder freeze. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go to the other side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. And this time we go a little bit higher. Ready? We have it up here like this. This kind of simulates the position where a lot of your freezes, especially on one hand, will be in. Okay, so we're here, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch going right along this inside of your deltoid or your shoulder. Okay, we go ahead and we turn. Just go to where you feel comfortable and try to push it just a little bit. Ready? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These stretches really help open up your shoulder and also your chest, because your chest really helps open up this freeze. Okay, the last one I like doing just because it feels so good, especially if you have some shoulder discomfort. It's putting your thumb down, turning, and also lowering it just slightly. It works a lot easier on a wall, but we're gonna go here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The easy route. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now our shoulders should be ready. Now, before we move on, we must also do some basic hamstring stretches that a lot of people overlook. The hamstrings, the flexibility of your hamstrings and your lower back will determine how deep you could go in your shoulder freeze. If you can only go this far, your freeze is gonna be pretty straight looking, right? If you can lean forward, you could go deeper and deeper and deeper until you have this really crazy looking shoulder freeze, okay? So let's start off with the one leg. Deep breath in, breathe out, and reaching down. If you guys have not watched my stretching tutorials, make sure you guys check those out. Those will really help you guys learn the technique of stretching, the breathing technique, and really help you guys have a much more effective stretch. Okay, everyone switch legs. Deep breath in, breathe out, reaching down. Try to reach your stomach towards the ground, and let's count, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 legs, the dreaded 2 legs. Ready? Deep breath in, breathe out, reaching down, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the last stretch, again, is gonna be a little bit wider, about shoulder width apart. This is just to really kind of stretch out that position we're gonna be in when we are doing our shoulder freeze. Ready? Deep breath in, breathe out, and everyone count. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Okay, we are now ready for the shoulder freeze. Now, a prerequisite for this, I would say, is how to roll back to a handstand and how to roll back to a headstand, because those are both very similar to it. Make sure you guys search on YouTube, roll back to headstand, roll back to handstand, VincaniTV, and you'll find it. So the first thing that we want to do is kind of practice getting to our elbow, and I think that's pretty easy. It's actually easier than rolling back to a handstand because you're only this high, right? Versus this much extra length makes it a little bit harder to get that high. You have to get higher, right? For this, we just have to go to here. And this is gonna show you guys how to do the really basic roll back to your elbow, okay? And that's gonna look like this. We go here, we roll back, we kick up, and as we kick up, we're gonna pop up to our elbow, just like that. And we're gonna practice with 2 hands right now, okay? So it goes here, we roll back, we tuck in, and we explode up. So let's try that again a little bit faster. Keep your hands open, you roll back, up, and back down, okay? That motion is basically the roll back to the shoulder. In this position, most people are kind of like comfortable between your elbow and this hand. It's almost like a handstand, but just your elbow's down. So you might have a little bit more weight here. When you commit to doing one hand, you typically just have to hold this arm strong. When we practice this roll back next, we're gonna not use this hand. We're just gonna roll back straight to this elbow, and we're just gonna try to hold it strong. At this point, your legs are gonna be in the air. If you feel like you're gonna fall, put your hand down or just put your legs down, okay? Let's try it again. Here, to one hand. One more time. And again. And if you guys notice, I'm kind of going into more of a pike position. If you guys don't feel comfortable with the pike yet, again, stick with just being more straight. Before we move on, one of the things that tends to happen is you will kick up and not have enough momentum to keep yourself up, right? When you guys roll back, your momentum has to really go towards like the corner of the wall, right? When you're rolling back, your arm goes up and you want to get your legs above your head, right? To find that center of balance. If your legs are maybe here, a lot of times you're gonna fall down this way. Or if your hips end up being like kind of low in your rollback, which does happen, you will tend to fall down this way. So it's better to actually have more of your weight going that way. If you're too far that way, what you could do is actually just deepen your pike or deepen your freeze, and you'll still hold it. Versus if your hips are too low this way, you're kind of out of luck. All right, so it's better to be higher than lower. So let's try it one more time. Really try to get your legs above your head and hold that. Really stiffen that arm just like we did when we were practicing our shoulder freezes. Hold that arm nice and strong. Commit to it. Okay, one more time. So practice this. Get comfortable with that pop up. That pop up is really important to get strong, because if you can't get your body up high enough, then you're not going to be able to be in a position where you could actually hold and stick it. Okay, so this time, watch, I'm going to lift up and I'm going to really just stick that freeze. Okay? Right? Really just committing and holding that freeze. So you guys, make sure you guys practice that technique, learn it, get it down. And this last technique, I actually learned it from a b-boy named Scott from Sacramento. He's actually Dietrich's stepbrother, and he told me to actually roll back like this with my hand here and kind of pop up into it. This technique, personally, I think is a little bit harder than just rolling back into it. But for me personally, it adds this nice little pop into the freeze that makes it look really, really nice. So to do that, we go roll back. Our hand is gonna be here this time. We kick up, and as we kick up, this arm is gonna turn to here, and we're gonna land in our freeze, whether it's here or whatever freeze you're gonna do. Okay, one more time. Your arm goes here, right above your head, and as you kick up, this arm is gonna turn to here. It's gonna feel almost as if you're trying to push up to one hand and then you just catch yourself like this. Okay, let's try it. Alright you guys, that is the rollback to one shoulder freeze. Again, take your time to learn the freeze really well before you start rolling back into it. If you don't have the strength to be able to hold the freeze or be in the freeze comfortably, when you roll back into it, a lot of times your shoulder will kind of give out, and that's where you lead to injury. So strengthen that shoulder, make sure you have the flexibility, and then once you roll back, boom, it's gonna be no problem. Moves like this don't happen overnight, so don't get frustrated if you can't do it your first time, second time, third time. You know, 2 months go by, you still can't do it. It's okay, it's part of the process. Take your time, get that freeze down, strengthen your shoulders, strengthen your body, and then you're gonna be a lot happier with the outcome. There's a lot of dancers out there that tend to not put much effort or practice into their freezes, and when they go out there, they do handstand freezes, right? So spend the time, practice them, and strengthen your freezes, strengthen your arms, strengthen your whole body from the base all the way to your feet, okay? If you guys wanna see more videos like this, transitions into freezes, freezes themselves, make sure you guys press like and leave me a comment below about what you guys wanna see next, all right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Thank you guys again for watching, and just wanna give a quick shout out to catbeast.com. Make sure you guys check out their website to get your own custom hat today.